How's it going, everyone? My name is Nintendo Plays, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Pokemon Sapphire. My voice sounds a little groggy this morning, as I woke up kind of like an hour ago. Kind of just laid in bed, I didn't really do much. But anyway, welcome! Welcome back. Last time we defeated the first gym and got some parts for the Dewford Corporation, and now we have to deliver those said parts. Today we're going to be heading to our next town, I believe is Dewford. Yeah, Dewford. I had to look at my notes real quick. You know what's funny? I may have dual monitors, and I didn't write down any of the notes on, like, the computer monitor. I wrote them down on a notebook. Because look at that, like, efficiency. And also, I like using a notebook better. I feel better about writing pen and paper. Anyway, we've already been to a lot of these routes today, so I don't need to edit anything. And now comes the real— oh, I did that first try. Usually it takes me a few tries to actually, you know. Mr. Brownie, hold up, lass.
Wake up, Pico. You're on B. You saved my darling Pico. We owe you so much, you. What's that? You want to sail with me? You have a letter for Dewford, a package for Stateport, then. Quite the busy life you must lead. Personally, what are you asking is no problem at all. You come to the right man. Set sail for Dewford. Dewford, here we come. Anchor away, Pico. We're setting sail, my darling.
I'm looking at my notes. You probably heard me flip the page. Okay, I gotta remember something. There's something I actually do have to remember, as it's kind of a good item. And very missable item if you don't know that it is in this game.
Ahoy, we hit Dewford. I suppose you have to deliver that letter to— who's now Steven?
Welcome to Dewford. There is no Pokemon Mart here. This is the first observation that most people will make. And if you got something, talk to this guy. This is a renowned fishing spot. Are you getting to itch to fish? I'm actually recording this before I go camping. I love fishing, generally, and yeah. I hear you and I like what you're saying. I'll give you one of my fishing rods. Obtain the old rod. Now, if you want to catch as many Magikarps as you want, go ahead. But I'm here to talk about something. As an added bonus, I'll even throw in a little fishing advice. First, you want to face the water, then use the rod. Focus your mind. If you get a bite, pull on the rod. Sometimes you can snag something immediately, but with bigger catches, you need to pull. You need to time the pulls of your rod all the way. You might notice that with a lot of encounters now are open to you, using the old rod on a lot of routes. I'm gonna say it. Fishing encounters will not be posted on. There's just way too many. Same thing will go for certain encounters later, but I'll talk about that more too. Because there's also a lot of routes later on with certain things that just happen a lot. Dewford Hall, everyone's information exchange. There's another item here that I actually want to grab. It's not a bad item. I'm trying to remember which house. I believe it's this one. There's a lot to be said for living on a small island like this in harmony with Pokemon in my family. I came from a large port of Sailport City when I married my husband here. Life goes by slowly in this land, but being surrounded by the beautiful sea, that's happiness too. Not this house. There's one more item I want to grab over here. Because this is an item that I remember as a child. As a small boy. Well, you bothered to cross the sea to visit Dewford. Did you come here because you heard about Brawly? He's so cool. Everyone idolizes him. Is it you then? Gorge your eyes on this. It's a silk scarf. It's right at the cutting edge of fashion, yeah? Oh, I can see your eyes twinkling. You appreciate my dazzling style. Oh, you're a delight. Here you go. I want you to have it. This is what I want. The silk scarf. I'm pretty sure this is the scarf that makes it so normal type attacks hit harder. I could be wrong. We have the quick claw. I actually have a Pokemon coming up. Yep, raises the power of normal type moves. Very good if you have like a Zigzagoon on your team and actually are using Zigzagoon. Speaking of Zigzagoon, Banded coming in clutch again. All right, what do you got this time? Revive. Okay. Not bad. You get some trainers up here. A lot of— if you have Trico, go right ahead. I'm not really going to focus on leveling up. But welcome to Granite Cave. This was one of the areas that I was worried about covering for encounters. Here on the first floor, you can find Makuhita, Zubat, and Abra, along with Geodude. So, yeah. Here, it's awful dark here. Trying to explore. I came by our Steven, I think it was. He was using OC's flash. He ought to be alright. But, well, for us hikers something out there, we might need him run. Here you go. I'll pass this on to you. This is HM05 Flash, another very messable HM, and not required for any gameplay. Teach the hidden move Flash to Pokemon use it. It lights up even the ink you use. But to use it, you need the gym badge for Dewford's Pokemon Gym. Well, I didn't actually know that you need it. We're gonna go try it. That's escape rope for you to, well, escape. We've used these items before in the past in Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. Welcome to Granite Cave. This is what you're going to see for most of your thing in here, if you're not using Flash. But I'm here for a different reason for this episode. Here on basement floor 1 of Granite Cave, you can find Aaron, Zubat, Abra, Makahita, Mawile, and Sableye. Mawile is exclusive to Ruby, while Sableye is exclusive to Sapphire and Emerald. And there's one Pokemon I'm looking for in this cave in particular. Sadly, not you. I want to say something. I very much changed team members here. The plan from the start was to catch a team member here. And originally, it was going to be Makahita. But he's not who I'm adding to the team now. Plans changed very late yesterday, 2 days ago. I need to go back down because he shows up down here. I can find him. He's got a pretty high encounter rate. There he is. Aeron is our next team member. Well, there she is, I should say. You might be like, oh, that's pretty good Pokemon, actually. I've never actually used an Aggron in an entire playthrough before. As a kid, I really liked Aeron and really wanted to use him for a full playthrough of a Pokemon game. And I have, to this day, never have. And I thought about it. I'm like, if I ever Let's Play any other Pokemon games, what's the next game he appears in that I actually could use him? It'd be X and Y. I'm pretty sure. He maybe is in Black and White 2, or maybe he's in Diamond and Pearl at some point, or Platinum. No, he's in Shine. I don't remember. But yeah, it'd be a while before actually I'm able to use an Aeron again. And thankfully, we have some Great Balls. Gotcha. Aeron was caught. Welcome to our team, Aeron. Aeron has a body of steel. With one of all out charge, this Pokemon can demolish even a heavy dump truck. The destroyed dump truck then becomes a handy meal for a Pokemon. We are going to start nicknaming our Pokemons. Now, I did say in the first episode that I want nicknames for Grovyle. I'm going to name Aeron. Just because I feel as much. Hold on. What if you guys nickname him? If you guys want to nickname Aaron, comment down below. Give me a good nickname, and I'll make sure it's the name. We're not going to do this cave because I don't want to deal with darkness anymore. Even in Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green, did I use Flash? I don't remember if I used Flash in the Let's Play of Leaf Green and Fire Red. I'm referencing that Let's Play a lot. It's been a few years since I actually finished it, and yeah. Or even since we made it through Rock Tunnel. Oh, and it came with the Hardstone. Well, looks like we got rid of one of our Zigzagoons. We'll get rid of the ones that are not named. Switch. And welcome to the team, Aaron. This is our first team member of many. Now, when I was making the encounter list, I actually starred all the team members I had planned and didn't realize most of them will be caught pretty much back to back with each other. So, oops. Now, this next gym that we have coming up is a fighting type gym. And I do know by looking at our team that Aaron is not going to be the best for dealing with that type. In fact, she's actually going to be one of the worst choices for us for this gym. But I still want to get some XP on him before we get into it. And yes, I would go into the cave and just roam around. Maybe we'll do that, actually. You know what? Do some switch training. I'm trying to think of what we're gonna do, because, like, there was an original plan for this, and I think it is just to go in the cave without Flash. Flash I will be using very much later in the game, as there's a certain point where I kind of need it. I didn't put Aaron first. It's fine. Note to self, make Aaron first, so we can actually get some things. Actually, that's what I was gonna do. I'm gonna put the Silk Scarf? I was gonna put the Razor Claw on there, but I think Aaron's actually quick enough to not really need to worry about it. And Grovyle's level 49. I mean, not level 49. It has 49 HP. we're kind of leveled very high. Although last time with the gym, I thought we were actually pretty over level, at least by a level, and we were at the level of Nose Pass. So, level 19 Grovile. We're getting closer and closer to an actual, like, really good move at some point that I am going to be primarily using Grovile for. But let's switch you out. I know we have some water trainers here, but that's fine. This should be pretty easy. I'm looking at my notes, and there's another item that I have to come back to do for town at a later date. Oh, Magikarp! Oh, and it's level 11. Great XP for Aeron. My first battle, and I totally forgot to put the Silk Scarf on. I know I have Rock Tomb on, and it has a Heartstone. And it missed. It missed. I actually don't know what Aeron... Oh, it's Surdy. I want to use Headbutt more, because Headbutt is a really good move, and if I put the Silk Scarf on, it's going to do a lot more damage, and not miss as much. And... Aeron! This is not good for your first battle. You're against a Magikarp that only knows Splash. And it's a speed tie, and you lowered its speed! I mean, Magikarp is pretty fast Pokemon, all things considered, and that gave, like, nothing. Wow. You're gonna stay out, Aeron. Some Mud Slap. Oh, thank you. Lower that wait, it doesn't lower accuracy 100% of the time in this one? I totally forgot Mud Slap didn't lower accuracy, or unless this thing has Keen Eyes or something. How much damage is that gonna do? Not much. You don't also have a water type attack yet, do you? Aeron, you're really... Aeron! 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 Oh my god, danger prone Aeron. Come on. Yes, thank you. Hit your Mud Slap, finally. And... I guess so. I guess lowering accuracy is just... This only... Does this thing only really have... Supersonic to damage me? Oh my god. I realize you're confused, but please stop hitting yourself. This is going to be the longest battle of the entire episode. Or like the entire series. Oh my god. What is the... I know it's a 50-50 chance here. Every time it has been confused. You're going to hit yourself again, aren't you? Okay. Okay. I'm glad we all had to suffer through that together, because these... And another Magikarp. You know what? Magikarp just gives pitiful XP. I'm gonna switch you out. Oh my god, Air. That was bad. Great first battle! Great first battle. Honestly. There we go. That was pretty bad. That was pretty bad. Some potions. Good thing I have some full restores and super potions, because Jesus Christ, Aeron. I'm totally gonna put the Silk Scarf on you. Yes, the Heartstone just makes us so rock type attacks are stronger. As you saw, Rock Tomb didn't do as much as it really should have, but sure. Let's get through this cave this episode. Oh god. I thought it was gonna be a Zubat, but Makuhita is a 50% counter here, so. Man, I can't believe I was actually gonna put Makuhita on the team. Makuhita probably would have done better, are they? Do I have regret? No, because I actually like Aeron. Oh, look at a little Zubat! Thankfully, Zubat doesn't have the Zubat moments really in this game. It's kind of Golbat that I feel has the moments later on. Alright, let's keep moving. Okay, you need the bike, which we don't have. And we won't get for a little bit here, not too much longer. But so Leech Life is going to do like nothing. And if you're playing, well, not even Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, Sun and Moon gave Leech Life an incredible amount of damage, and it's insane of how good Leech Life turned into. It went from this move that kind of just sucked as a bug type move to being really, really good. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. All right. Oh, it's the same encounters there. Hold on. Okay. Sorry, I was looking at my notes to make sure. Because I know at some point coming up here, we really... Oh my god, it's another one. Now, you might be like, oh, this battle would be very funny. It's not. Alright, here on basement floor 2, you can find Aaron, Zubat, Mawile, Abra, and Sableye. Once again, same thing, being exclusive being the same as the floor before. Now you just don't have Makuhita. And more Zubats. More Zubats, which I'm actually going to use for Oh my god. Oh my god. It's going to hit itself again, isn't it? I'm not dealing with that. Not this episode, at least. Let's keep going on. Zubat is level 11. I can't escape. Astonish. Nice thing about having a Steel-type Pokemon on your team is, like, nothing can touch it. Steel-types were very broken in this gen. Gen 3 as a whole. Same thing with Psychic-types this early on in the game. Although we used Psychic-types a few times, this time around, I am not using a Psychic-type. I'm like, no, wait, no, I am. Funny enough, it's not Abra. Funny enough, it is an Abra. This entire team that I have planned is a lot of Pokemon that I've never actually used in a playthrough before. Just because I felt, you know, that's cool, it's unique, and it's different, and everything else. Which is kind of why I picked Draco, too, because I don't think I've actually beaten any of the Hoenn games with Draco as my starter Pokemon. Which I feel bad about, because I generally have used almost every starter Pokemon. Hello, Sableye. By the way, if you want a broken ghost type on your team, pick Sableye. I know it's Sableye, and it's not the best in terms of stats, but typing-wise, nothing can touch it. Especially in this gen. Nothing's gonna do jack shit against it. Excuse my language, but it's true. It's true. Also, if you guys have been watching a lot of more of my Let's Plays recently, Neverstone. So this is where it was. If you guys watch a lot more of my Let's Plays, and specifically with this Let's Play, I've sworn more than I usually do. Sorry. Okay. And now we're out. Not the worst cave in the world. Very manageable without Flash. It is small. The next cave that I actually do need Flash for is a bigger cave, and will need it because it'll be pretty bad. Oh my god. And I'm thinking about that cave, and I'm like, Hello. That device you have there, it's a Pokénav. When trainers that have Pokénavs battle, it keeps a record of how things went, I think. Oh, pardon me. My name is Steven. I'm interested in rare stone, so I travel here and there. Oh, a letter for me? And be handed a letter. Here you go, take it, mailman. Okay, thank you. You went through all this trouble to deliver that? I need to thank you. Let me see. I'll give you this TM. It contains my favorite move, Steel Wing. Contained 47, Steel Wing. Sadly, we can't teach it to Aaron because he doesn't have wings. Your Pokemon appear quite capable. If you keep training, you could even become the champion of the Pokemon League one day. That's what I think. Now, I've got to hurry along. Now, if you're playing Omega Ruby F Sapphire, this cave is a lot easier to get through. Like, very easy to get through. Like, I actually don't know if you can even catch Aaron at that point in the game, because they changed it. Sorry if you wanted to use Aaron on your team in Omega Ruby F Sapphire, because you kind of just go down some stairs, and then, bam. You meet Steven. In an actual cutscene. There's one more thing I want to do this episode, because I delivered this letter. And this is in my notes, but if Aaron hits itself again, I swear to God, you cannot not be confused. Stop hitting yourself. Avoid that. Don't go down the ladder again. It'd be funny, but don't do it. At this point, I'm going to meet you guys back up in Rustboro, so I'll see you guys when we get back up there. All right, I made it back to Rustboro, and I want to show you guys this. Head to the Denver Corporation. This is after you deliver that letter to Steven. I recommend actually picking this item up, because if you don't want some Pokemon to fall behind, this is actually a really good pickup. Very, very good pickup. Come over here. You delivered my letter, thank you kindly. This is my way of thanking you. It should help you a trainer. Obtain the XP share. Pokemon holding that XP share will give in some of the XP from battle. It will give XP points even if they didn't actually battle. I'm grabbing this for Aaron. Due to Aaron not being able to really help with the fighting type gym, I figured that this actually would probably be the best item for him instead of the Silk Scarf. Now, we'll probably use the Silk Scarf at a later date. We'll probably have some Pokemon who actually want to use normal type moves. Oh, so 6 can kind of end. Let me take that before we go back. Now, I will walk all the way back to Dewford and meet you guys back there. And now we're back in Dewford. Look at that. I'm not even editing the video. I'm just pausing the recording. Today, we got our next team member. Our second team member to join us through our venture through the Hoenn region. Next time on Pokemon Sapphire, we beat the gym of Dewford. And probably hit Stillport. I'm also going to do, before we end, I am going to say, I'm going to do some leveling up on Aaron. We kind of need Aaron to at least be close enough in level, probably like level 16. And I think that's probably a good point to be safe for the gym. Like I said, see you guys next time.